Hi there, it's me, Problem Child, your friendly neighborhood wannabe podcaster. Since me and the other guys haven't seemed to be able to all get into the same room as each other in like a year and a half now, I figured I'd go ahead and just take this opportunity to showcase what I believe to be Game of the Year for 2021. I mean, at least so far, it's the best thing I've played. As in all great games, we start off at the main menu, and if you'll notice, it has a very sparse button layout, something that will become kind of a theme later on, actually. So go ahead, hit start, and we get into this, and right off the bat, you'll notice you aren't giving any directions. You're just kind of thrown into this world just to figure it out for yourself. I mean, do you go left? Do you go right? It's telling you to contact Charlotte at the top right there, but who is this mysterious Charlotte? Is she a friend who will help us in our upcoming journey, or is she a dastardly foe who will weave a web of deceit around us? We take this long journey to go find her, and eventually we find her. And now we know she's on our side. For now, at least, she appears to be serving her own main interest and ordering us around as if the game was called Charlotte's Farm and not the titular Peepaws Farm. But my God, if I don't love a strong female character. And immediately this game throws you into a quest and gives you a bit of stunning social commentary on today's youth, always being on their phones. But as you walk around, you find more and more side quests to add to this already alive and vibrant world. I would suggest starting with the main quest as soon as possible, as it will take up the bulk of your time playing. But this game will inevitably find a way to sidetrack you. I mean, as here, you turn this field and boom, character customization. It's not the most in-depth customization I've ever seen, but the developers really did not have to put that in there. And it just shows the passion that went into this project. But after you customize your character, what you'll want to do next is just go ahead and keep on track and start working towards the main quest before you inevitably get distracted by the deep and thought-provoking side quests that are in this game, such as this one, Insatiable Boomer. It makes you ask so many questions about this world, such as, can all animals talk? Or maybe just the pigs, or perhaps it's only this one pig that can talk. The game does a great thing here by never actually answering that question and letting you build this universe in your own mind. But for now, let's try and get back with the main story and not get sidetracked again. But it's hard to keep on track in this game. The game has a way of throwing things out there that it's almost like they intentionally try to sidetrack you. But as soon as you get the chance, you have to get back onto the main quest, otherwise you'll never complete it. Like here, it's picking broccoli that you get the biggest hint at the deep lore in this game. What sort of nightmarish broccoli could be growing in these fields? This is just another one of those questions that the game, in its brilliance, purposely fails to answer. But at one point, I was so engrossed with this world, I couldn't pull myself away from the side quests, from the art style. I couldn't pull myself away. I just started completing side quests one after another. And before you knew it, I had fell behind on the main quest. It's one of the few games in a while that I've played that truly feels like a living world. I mean, some of the quests are hidden and you have to follow subtle signs that you could completely ignore or possibly miss. But the biggest draw for me is the deep lore, where things are hidden in the background, such as this mysterious and infamous greenhouse chair. Along with the steep difficulty curve that this game brings to the table, the hidden lore and excellent controls that truly complement the playstyle and make you feel at home on Peepaw's farm. There's no wonder that this is considered to be the Dark Souls of farming games. I mean, between just the full exploration, the lack of instructions on any level, the vague and almost unhelpful characters that are basically a complete contrast to the main character themselves. You play as a farmer that doesn't want to farm anymore, and your only ally is this Charlotte woman who you're never really given a backstory on. You're not sure if you could trust. I mean, the most you get out of her is a half blank stare as she looks at her phone and leaves all the work to you. I mean, it's wonderful. But even though this game is considered by many, I mean, most of the community considers it to be the Dark Souls of all farming simulators, even Dark Souls could not pull off an ending as just raw and powerful as this one. Now, I'm not going to lie. My first playthrough, I was not successful at all. But through sheer will and determination and many, many replays, I was able to get the greatest achievement of my life. The Mastermind achievement. Now, the story alone in this game would have been enough to earn it my spot as Game of the Year for 2021. It's that good. But another thing in this game's favor is that you can tell just from the writing in this game, from the side characters to the main quest, somebody leaked pain from their soul to write this. It's beautiful. And I know what you're thinking. Mr. Problem Child, what about the soundtrack to the game? Is it one of those soundtracks that will stand up there forever along with the Castlevania soundtrack, the original Sonic soundtrack, the Mario Brothers soundtrack? Well, to that, I say, Mr. Problem Child is my father. Please call me PC. And I will leave you with the most soul-touching soundtrack I have heard this decade.